I was looking at this quote about wins in baseball. I thought the person that had said it was John Maffei. John Maffei, let's not forget who he is. He's the only idiot who voted for Max Scherzer in 2018 for the Cy Young Award. He's the reason why Jacob deGrom didn't win a unanimous Cy Young Award after one of the greatest pitching seasons of all time. This dude is a freaking moron, okay? But he didn't say that. He's not the one who said it. However, it was said to him. It was in a conversation between Randy Jones. For those who don't know who Randy Jones is, Randy Jones won the Cy Young Award in 1976. So he's a former pitcher, a former Cy Young winner. And he was talking to this idiot, John Maffei. He said this. I mean, just listen to this astonishingly idiotic thing this dude said, okay? Just listen to this. Hey, wins over everything. It doesn't matter what run support you get. Good lord. You have to pitch to what your team is giving you. If they give you one, you got to throw a shutout. If they give you two, you can give up one. If they give you three, you can give up two. This was after Jacob deGrom won the Cy Young Award in 2018 and showed everyone how wins are the most stupid and most unfair stat in baseball. This guy would have voted for Max Scherzer. The same as the freaking idiot John Maffei. Okay? Randy Jones, this is the stupidest thing I have ever heard in my life related to baseball. You have to pitch to what your team is giving you. How the hell are you going to control that? There are errors. There are umpire mistakes in the strike zone. I mean, you cannot control everything that goes around the start. And you cannot control the runs that your team is going to score. There's a reason why there are good starts that end up in losses. Because pitchers can be victims of stuff that they cannot control. Do not ever, for any reason, victimize somebody for stuff that they cannot control in baseball or in life, okay? Because it's the stupidest thing in the world. And this freaking moron, Randy Jones, is trying to say that, oh, you have to pitch to what your team is giving you. Okay, yeah, right. What if they don't give you a single freaking run? Or what if they give you like 2 runs per game like they did with deGrom and then your bullpen blows it all up? It's stupid, man. I mean, it's just freaking retarded. So, I mean, you win the Cy Young Award with a 170 ERA and you just win 10 games. That's not your fault, Jacob. And then this freaking moron is saying that you have to pitch to what your team is giving you. What the hell are you thinking? Now, let's take a look at Randy Jones' Cy Young. He won the Cy Young in 1976. Okay, he led the league in wins. Unsurprisingly, because he was going, if he led the league in wins, he's going to defend wins like the freaking idiot he is. But here's the stupidest thing in the world. Randy Jones shouldn't have won the Cy Young Award. Because he wasn't in the top 10 in ERA, he wasn't in the top 10 in hits per 9, he wasn't in the top 10 in strikeouts per 9, he wasn't in the top 10 in strikeouts, fielding independent pitching, or home runs per 9 freaking innings. Okay? And let's take a look at another thing here. Randy Jones should shut his filthy trap about Jacob deGrom not winning games. Because Randy Jones doesn't have a freaking clue what it's like to have absolutely no offense support during a start. Okay? Because in 1976, when Randy Jones won the Cy Young Award, I took a look at every single one of his starts. The dude had 45 starts. And in those 45 starts, he had 4.3 runs of support per game. And a much better bullpen than Jacob deGrom. Okay? Jacob deGrom, don't forget, Jones 4.3 runs per start in 45 starts. Now, Jacob deGrom in 2018 had 3.53 runs of advantage per start, or runs of support per start in 32 starts. So, first of all, he made 13 less starts than Randy Jones. Therefore, he had less chances to win games. And second, His run support was the most pathetic thing in the world, and it gets even worse because he pitched less innings, therefore there were more factors that were out of Jacob deGrom's control. And in 2018, the Mets bullpen had a 4.96 ERA. It was the third worst in the freaking majors. You gotta pitch to what your team is giving you. Are you that freaking idiotic? Come on. If they give you 2, you can't give up more than 2. What the hell is that, man? That's why nobody gives a freaking damn how many games a pitcher wins in a season. Because wins suck and they punish pitchers for stuff that they cannot control. Because it's not 1976 anymore, Mr. Jones. Pitchers don't pitch until their arm falls off. Okay? They have a certain limit of innings because health issues for pitchers are a real issue and have been a real issue for a long time. Don't believe me? Ask the greatest player of all time, Sandy Koufax. The dude was pitching 250 innings per season. And the guy ended up with freaking arthritis at 30 years old. Do you want that for Jacob deGrom? What the hell is wrong with you? I mean, you cannot punish someone for something that they cannot control. This is the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, I don't know if there was something in the air while that freaking moron John Maffei was there. But my goodness, Randy Jones wins over everything. First off, I mean, wins over everything. That's a bad start. Because nobody gives a damn how many games you win. Doesn't matter what run support you get. Run support is part of winning games. Run support is part of wins. And wins over everything, isn't it, you freaking idiot? So, you have to pitch what your team is giving you. Yeah, punish someone for stuff that they cannot control, right? And if they give you 1, you have to throw a shutout. Okay, yeah. They may give you 1 and you throw a shutout for 6 innings, but if your bullpen is a freaking joke and they're pathetic and they get a 4.96 ERA like the Mets had in 2018 and they were the 3rd worst in the majors, then there's a lot that's out of your control. And that's why this is the stupidest thing I have ever heard related to the sport of baseball. Okay? You cannot punish someone for something that they cannot control. You just can't, okay? And it's easy for this freaking idiot to say it because he got almost a full run of support more than Jacob deGrom. And the bullpen for the San Diego Padres in 1976 was much better than the stupid Mets bullpen that sucked in 2018. I mean, you had the 3rd worst ERA for a bullpen in the majors when you're talking about the Mets in 2018. I mean, and then you go out and say that you got to pitch to what your team gives you. Yeah, what if they give you 7 runs and you hold the other team to 1 run and then the bullpen comes in and they blow it all up and now 6 runs and you get a no decision? And you get a no decision and that means that you don't win the game. And wins over everything. Okay, yeah. Wins over everything if you're talking about like at least 70 years ago. At least 70 years ago. But nowadays, starting pitchers take care of themselves a bit more. They pitch less innings. Therefore, they can't control as much as pitchers used to control. In 1976, when this freaking idiot Randy Jones was pitching and won a Cy Young that he shouldn't have won. There it is. I mean, this has to be the stupidest thing I have ever heard in my life. Randy Jones, shut the hell up. You don't know stuff about baseball. You don't know anything about how baseball is played nowadays. You are a very good pitcher. But please shut your freaking mouth. I mean, if you're not gonna say something that's at least remotely smart, just shut your mouth. Come on, man. So there you have it. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life related to baseball. And that's going to do it for today. Hope you like, comment, share the video, subscribe, and of course, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.